Hey, today I'm testing out another major cloud gaming provider, Boosteroid. In this video I will test the service input latency, also known as input lag, input delay or quick to action time, which is the time your clicks and movement take to be processed and appear on screen. As before, I'm using a high-speed camera to record my mouse LED, which lights up with any movement, and the monitor screen at the same time. The camera used takes a shot every 1.04 milliseconds. In other words, it records at 960 frames per second. I will then review each footage frame by frame and count how many frames it takes for the action to appear on screen. This will allow us to effectively measure the input latency with a high accuracy. First, I shooted a control test with only the operating system running, in this case Windows 10. The control test average result was 32.57 frames, which is equal to 33.87 milliseconds. I've then performed the same test, but this time on Boosteroid Cloud Gaming Service. For the cloud test, I've performed a total of 30 slow motion recordings, 10 on each game, Fortnite, Counter-Strike and Overwatch. The exact same lengths I've tested before with other cloud gaming providers. During the test, I had a ping of 16 milliseconds with some spikes up to 22 milliseconds. The resolution was set to 1080p with a 120 frames per second stream using the H.264 codec. And now the results. In Fortnite, the average input delay was 136.2 milliseconds, with the best of 93.6 milliseconds and the worst at 160.2 milliseconds. In Counter-Strike, I could only connect to a more distant server than the others, and so the average input was 151.9 milliseconds, with the best of 134.2 milliseconds and the worst at 174.7 milliseconds. In Overwatch, the average was 162.1 milliseconds with the best of 138.3 milliseconds and the worst at 190.3 milliseconds. I've tried many options in order to lower these values, but unfortunately this was the best I could achieve. First, I was experiencing an even higher input lag using the Windows app than the in-browser version. Then, after contacting Boosteroid support, I was told to switch to the stable version of the app instead of the latest version. Using the stable version, I was able to pass from an highly noticeable input delay to a much smoother experience, but still not the best for the most fast-paced games like the ones tested. From what I've searched, I'm not the only one experiencing high input delay, with some users reporting similar issues on Boosteroid Reddit page. I will keep on searching and testing, but after 5 hours I wasn't able to get a smoother experience, so I'm gonna call it a possible outcome for the average user. I will later perform the same test but on my brother's computer, which has a modern 13th generation Intel CPU and a Nvidia 1460 Ti GPU, and check if the results change, to end any doubt of hardware, software or network issue on my end. But for now, with the data I was able to get, subtracting the control time and network delay from the in-cloud tests, we get an average service latency of 84.33 milliseconds in Fortnite, 86.03 in Counter-Strike and 108.23 in Overwatch. These results are not the most impressive, especially compared with other providers I've tested before. But Boosteroid is, in my opinion, still a strong competitor in the cloud gaming provider space due to its vast game library and other features such as the ability to stream it directly to YouTube. Stay tuned to my channel for a full review of the service, all its features, pros, cons and more. If you are thinking about subscribing to Boosteroid Cloud Gaming, follow the link in the description and grab the special offer. Keep in mind that the service only provides the machine and not the games, meaning that for games that are not free to play, you need to own the game license on the supported game stores. Happy gaming and have a great day!